Yo, what's going on YouTube? Today we're going to be tackling how to go from a burst fade to back to a taper on some curly textured hair. This person has mixed hair, so it's a little bit straight, a little bit curly. But yeah, if you guys are new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate all the subscribers. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, you know. And if you guys are new here, I'm a 23-year-old barber who owns a barber shop. And I own a lot of real estate, and it all came from barbering. So if you're interested in one-on-one mentorship, coaching, that style, scale yourself behind the chair, I offer mentorship and coaching. So if you guys want more to that, link in the description down below. But let's get right into this haircut tutorial. So right here, we're going 4-guard close. We're just going to take off the back immediately so we can start our taper. Make sure it's all smooth, a nice fro shape. She wants to go back to the fro. This is actually one of the barbers in my barber shop. I'm cutting their hair, so shout out Tiff. Newer barber in the shop. She's been there for a couple months. She's grown. Her scissor work's got better. Everything's gotten better. So yeah, shout out Tiff. But right here we're bringing it back to taper. She said it was cool to leave the sides a little short because of the burst. So yeah, now right here we're going clipper close. I know a lot of people go trimmer close first, but I honestly like leaving the softest guidelines. And for you beginner barbers, softer guidelines, I promise, are way easier to take out than harder guidelines. So right there, from when we go to that, we're going blade open, and then we're going to slowly close down and notch our way down to clipper closed, and that line is going to be fully blended out. Guys, I promise you, as a beginner barber, this is the step. She has super soft hair, and these guidelines are going to be super easy to fade out. So right here, we got the 0-guard. We're doing the same exact step. Blade open, and we're going to close it a little bit and do the same exact steps over and over again. Now, after we're done with that step, we're going to get the 1.5 open and then scoop. Do a little bit more of a scooping method. This is my first time cutting her hair, guys, so I am a little bit nervous. I never cut her hair texture. I've seen this hair texture, but I just never cut it. So I'm just really nervous. Was really nervous to tackle it. I didn't do that bad of a job. I know next time what I do better moving forward on the next cut. You know when you guys like cut someone's hair, you're like, oh, this could have been done better, this. So next time I cut her hair, there's going to be a lot that's going to be better. I know where to leave dark, what to leave light, and how to line it up properly. So yeah, right here we're getting to the lineup. So right here, the lineup straight down the neck. You want to make sure you do it at a slight angle, not a super deep angle where you give him like a mohawk or a point in the back. But then we're going to be wrapping around. When you want to cut around the ear, guys, you want to make sure you're using the inside of your blade. So whichever way you want to go, like say you want to go left, you want to use the inside of the right side of the blade and go to the left side. Same thing going to the right side, you want to use the left side of the blade and curve it in. Guys, I'm honestly loving where this channel is going. It's growing slowly but surely, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, it's honestly, I've been posting every day, been trying to post every day. Back to school season is absolutely crazy. The shop has been extremely busy. I had one barber leave me because he had to go back to college early, which I'm kind of pressed about because, dude, the shop has been busy. So, but while you guys watch these videos, like I don't know who watches them. I appreciate everyone that does, but if you're a barber looking for a barbershop, hit me in the DMs. We can connect. I promise. I want to connect with you guys. I also want to know what videos you like want me to make. I'll make any video, any topic, barber related, of course. So yeah, if you guys want anything, just let me know. But I am always looking for barbers to work at the barbershop. It is an 8-chair barbershop. I want to get it filled with 8 chairs. We are located in Pennsylvania, right outside of Pittsburgh, if anybody knows where that is. But we're located right outside of Pittsburgh in a county called Beaver County, and we're in Monaca. So for those of you, anybody watching, interested, want to join the shop, please come join. So right here, we're doing the exact same steps we did on the back of the taper. We're going to blade close and open. Now we're slapping the 0-guard on, going up. Her hair's super soft, so fading this is going to be like butter. Now we're going to flick it into the 1.5 or that 4. We didn't really fade this on the front with anything crazy. I think I used maybe a 3 on the side up front just to make sure it all blended in. But yeah, just doing a little bit of lever play, make sure everything's going smooth. And what we do on one side, guys, we do on the other. Just for this video, I've recorded one side at a time, so it's easier for me to explain and to show you guys what's really going on. So yeah, we're just going blade open. Guys, I believe this is the beginner step. Like, you should do this fading system if you're a beginner barber, because it's dummy proof. It's chunk proof, whatever you want to call it, Zeke proof. Because no matter what, you always start with a longer length and then you go shorter instead of starting shorter and going longer. I think it's the best way all beginner barbers should be taught, because you really can't mess the person up or cut the hair too short. So if I ever had a barber school or students that are learning how to cut, I would do this system and make them rep it out like crazy on any and every haircut. Because the system I use, guys, I don't know if you caught on these videos, but the system I use on any hair texture, any haircut, any hair type. I might just get bored and switch it up, because why not? Just switch up the system. But that's one of the biggest things you want to do, is have a haircut system that works for you. I like finding the haircut systems that really get the most efficient haircut possible, so you have the most time to detail. Because I do 30 and 45-minute haircuts. I don't know what you guys do. If you guys are stuck on an hour 15, hour and a half haircuts, I would work on getting your time down so you can make a lot more money. And you could, you want to maximize your days. Like, say you cut an 8-hour day, but you can only cut 6, maybe 7 people. But you want to, like, I cut 16, 20 plus a day because I can do 30, 45-minute haircuts. But yeah, enough of my rant. But right here, we're going with we're doing her lineup. She has a lineup. So we're cutting it with a 3 with the grain. I never cut it down. She says she doesn't really cut it down, but I wanted to cut it a little bit. She has a little bit of a whiz peak in the middle, so the hairline's a bit piecey. So we want to make sure that we're smoothing this down. It's a little nerve-wracking, but smoothing down the hairline. And we're going to be using Got to Be Glued right here. Make sure everything lays down. I actually end up lining it up after I cut the top as well, because I want to make sure her hairline, whether it's wet or dry, it's still straight. There's no overhanging hair. So I didn't want to get a brush because her hair's so soft, so I just got a comb and trying to kindly fully lay down the hairs and stretch them so they're not curly. And right here, we're blow drying it. Make sure it's fully dry. I use a little bit of heat. Some people don't use heat because they say it makes the client sweat. Just don't go that crazy or that long and it'll dry. You want to like bake them now. All right, so now right here, we're going to be starting in the middle. I grab my soft trimmers because I feel like my soft trimmers grip regular hair better than like lining up an actual hairline with no overhang. So that's why I grab these. So I start in the middle and work my way to the left side. This side was, I'm pretty sure, her higher side. Everyone got a high and a low side unless they got just God-given hair. So okay, just working my way here. I'm going to speed this up a little bit because the hairline did take like 3 minutes, because you want to make sure you take your time on the hairlines. Any hairline should take you anywhere from probably like 5 to 10 minutes. So you make sure you get everything done right. As you can see, I got that side. This is what a POV of the front looks like, so you guys can understand what to cut, what not to cut. Guys, you want to make sure you're being creative and create the hairline. Don't be afraid to dig in, and you want to make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do to make that thing symmetrical. We're barbers, guys. We got to make the imperfections look perfected, but not super like, well, make it natural still, but everything got to be symmetrical. One side looks different than the other. We got to make both of them look the same. You got to find a way. Always find the yes. So right here, this side was getting me a little bit. It was a little low, so I had to keep bringing it up until it was symmetrical. As you can see, I did grab my hard hitters to do the C-cups, because it's more of, now we're doing like the lineup on the hairline, or the hairs. We're actually lining up like hair that's growing out of her head. So we want to make sure each side's sharp, sharp and why am I blanking? Sharp and consistent and even on both sides. So she has really amazing hair, so fading aligning it was perfect. It was awesome. But right here, as you can see, I'm picking out her hair a little bit, make sure all the knots are out, because I don't want to pull her hair and give her an uncomfortable experience. And with her hair type, I decided to scissor cut it because she does have curls, but the curls were really brushed out. So it's not like super curly like an afro. I forget what type hair she has, but yeah, I like cutting this hair type with scissors. So I'll show you guys how we get into the scissors. So right here, I always start my first part ear to ear, and we pull it up. She wants to grow out the braids, so I did not take that much off. So do not come at me in the comments and say I didn't take enough off or took too much off. We're just evening it because she came from a burst fade, and we're going to make everything look nice and symmetrical and flow now with the taper, because with the burst fade it was cut a little different. So now we gotta make sure it flows with the taper. We're going to be making a round shape on there. So as you can see, I'm pulling everything straight up off the head. I know it's kind of hard to notice with a POV style camera, but we're pulling everything straight off the head and making sure it's all symmetrical, not going to hang over like the fade we did underneath, and it's all going to curl back up. I'm not as nervous to cut curls like I used to be because I just didn't know how they were going to curl back up after I cut them. But me knowing her and seeing her hair in the past, I just know how to cut this. And this all comes through experience, guys. So if you're a new beginner barber, please do not be fearful of any hair type. Just rely on your systems, your tools, and your prior experience, and you'll gain more experience if don't have that much experience. But I promise you guys, just roll with the punches. Always be willing to learn. Like, I'm 7 years in, I'm still learning. I'm about to be 8 years in, and I'm still learning. Now we're going to speed this up a little bit so we're not sitting here all day watching me cut hair with these scissors. So I did make a slight scissor tutorial. I look back on it, I know it wasn't the best. I gotta either get a cameraman or not voice them over and just kind of do it in real time, like, oh, I'm doing this is why I'm doing this. I feel like I'll make more videos like that in the future. Just, yeah, leave me a comment down below and let me know. Also, like, comment, subscribe, you already know. So yeah, right here we're just making sure everything even. After we cut the top, we want to cut the perimeter and make sure it's even too. And guys, this is where I was talking about. I went back and lined up. As you can see, her hair got wet and there was some overhanging hairs. You want to make sure you grab them. This takes the cut from being okay to great right here. This is good to great. This is good to great stuff right here. She's happy. You know what I mean? This is the little stuff some clients won't notice, but you will. And when people are out in public, you don't know who's going to see your haircut. But this haircut, everybody is going to see. So you don't know who's going to see it, like I said. So you want to make sure whatever's coming out of your chair is 100% amazing work. Now for one of the last steps, we're going to be styling with Lotta Body. Do a couple squirts. I use this on all curls. It's just a mousse. Then we're going to be curling it up. Guys, I really enjoyed doing this haircut, and I hope seeing this haircut. I'm trying to provide value where some hair types you haven't seen or haircuts you don't know how to do. I'm just posting all the how-tos I know how to do, which I know how to do a lot of cuts, but yeah, we're just trying to make it all really nice and good. But yeah, this is the cut. If you guys like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate you being here. If you guys are interested in my school community, my one-on-one mentorship, please, the link is down below. And yeah, this is the cut. So here you can see my hands be like, ta-da. Yeah, I really like how this came out. What do you guys think? But I'll see you.